Zel Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. We have finally some pretty damn good Icon SBCs. I'm not going to go as far and say these are like top tier, like we haven't got an R9 or a Hullet like one of the players who just gets into any team in the game. But we finally got some very good ones who, at least two of them I'd say, are there or thereabouts good enough for anyone really. I like this a lot. What I will say before I get into the video, and I won't just keep repeating it, but I'll say I don't think this has come early enough. We're nearly at Team of the Season. Team of the Season nearly eradicates most icons from being relevant because Team of the Season cards are so cheap. And on previous FIFAs, we had every icon by this point. Whereas now, obviously, we didn't last year because we didn't have Icon SBCs. But 19, FIFA 18, we had like R9, Pele, Huller, all these players by now. So it's pretty disappointing that we've had to wait till near the end of April to get. I think Dalglish and Essien are near top tier. Nedved, Ballack, and Bro, they weren't bad. Dalglish is probably the first proper expensive one that I look at and think, yeah, that's pretty good. So in this video, we're going to look through the icons. I'm going to talk about them, say which chem styles I'd have, say how good I think they are, what I think is a fair price for them, and yeah, just a little review of them all. So we're going to start with Dalglish. Let's have a look at how much Dalglish is coming in at. We'll check Footbin for that. Is the price there yet? Oh no, the price isn't there yet, but we've got, I mean, the first three are pretty relevant. 84. I like when they let you put a champs pick in. I think getting champs picks in helps a lot. Lowers the price from the team of the weeks. 84, it's like 100k. 85, 150, 200, so we're looking at 300. For another 300, that's 600. We're looking at maybe 1.5? Maybe 1.5 mil for this Dalglish. How much is he tradable? This is cheap than I expected. Oh, wow. Okay, well, on the market, he's 1.3 to 1.4 maybe. I just don't have a very good grip on the market anymore. It just drastically changes. That's pretty crazy how cheap he is, in my opinion. This Dalglish should be very good. That actually does look like more than what it currently costs, unless fodder is really cheap at the moment, maybe. I don't know. You guys have to help me out on this. Like, I don't really have a great idea of what the market's going at. To be fair, though, Team Near Lewandowski's like a million coins, and he's better than Dalglish. Obviously, Dalglish is an icon, links teams together. I used Moments Dalglish quite a bit last year, I think, and I really liked him. He probably would have been better last year on a game that 5-star skills didn't matter too much, but 5-star weak foot really did, which obviously Dalglish has. Any of these SBCs, by the way, whilst they might look a bit more expensive now, come the end of Team of the Season, when you've got a load of red picks, you will be able to do one of these really cheap. So Dalglish, Essien, who's the other one? Del Piero. They're available for 55 days. So in 55 days, we'll have had pretty much all our red picks. You will be able to do some of these. Like, let's say this Dalglish is 1.5 right now. You'll probably be able to do them for a few hundred K if you get a bunch of good red picks throughout Team of the Season. So you'll be able to get one of these really good ones. Hopefully they'll release even better. Like Dalglish and Essien decided they're starting to release some pretty good ones. I doubt they'll release an R9 or Hullet this year by the looks of it with how they're going, or maybe in a few months. But yeah, you'll be able to do these relatively cheap. Dalglish's card, though, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, very good. 5'8's a nice height for being able to turn. He's pretty good physically, but not insane. Probably separates from the elite icons. His shooting's great. His pace is great. His biggest weakness, and I say weakness, it's not bad, but compared to some of the top icons, is his passing. That vision's pretty poor, so his through balls aren't going to be great. But he's clinical. He's great on the ball. He's decent physically. He's quick. Honestly, for me, you've got two options. Either an engine to basically... I think an engine maxes his agility, balance, and dribbling, and ups his passing a lot. Or a hawk. It depends what you want. I would probably go an engine, to be honest. He doesn't need much more shooting, but it just depends. Do you want to max his shooting? An engine, though, does max that dribbling out, makes his pass a lot better, and gives him a lot more pace. Either hawk or engine are the ones I'd go for, though. A great card, and you will be able to get him at a reasonable price. Essien, what are we looking at with him? 82. 83, 85, 86, 88, 87. So he's probably going to be like 1.2, 1.1 maybe. I don't know. Again, cheaper if you do get the red picks. By the way, this Dalglish will be better than Aguero, in my opinion. And he's not much more. So I'd be going for Dalglish out of those two. Essien, 5'10", 3-star skills, but it doesn't really matter at CDM. I've seen people saying, "Oh, this Vidal's like the 5-star weak foots are great." Not weak foot skills are great. I'd much rather had a better weak foot on a CDM. So 3-star skills is fine. He is rapid. He's not end game because he's not one who can shoot. And when I say can't shoot, 99 shot pad long shots, you can't score from 30 yards on this game. You just can't unless it's a fluke. Whereas the finishing stat matters more. He's not bad at shooting, but he's not going to be good enough. His passing's more than fine because you're not going to be going for killer through balls all the time if he's got the short pass, long pass. His dribbling is a bit of an issue, but he's more about that defending and physical. As an out-and-out CDM, he's one of the best in the game right now. He's got the defending physical, elite pace. I feel like this is faster. I feel like this is definitely faster than Essien has been on last FIFA. I would honestly be tempted to go for an anchor to max his physical out. You could even go for an engine to just boost his passing and dribbling. I wouldn't go for a hunter. I don't care enough about his shooting. But yeah, there's a few options depending on what you want from this Essien. If you do him, you can maybe experiment, find what works for you. But this Essien, pretty good. Reasonable price. Him and Dalglish are similar for their positions in terms of how good they are. Essien's probably slightly better for his position. But Dalglish is an attacker and they're more valuable. And we've got Del Piero. Just hasn't been that good the last couple of years on FIFA. The balance on this card, whilst balance probably isn't as big a deal this year, it still does hurt him a bit. The 4-star, 5-star, I reckon he'll be a bit cheaper though. Yeah, six teams. 83, 85, 87, 86. He's probably going to be like 900k maybe. He's going to be a lot cheaper than the others. Rightfully so. He's not as good as them. He's got okay but not great physicals. Dribbling's got some very good stats but some bad ones. And just not as quick. You probably do need to go like a hunter on him. I mean, if he's played cam and you're not going to be getting him in behind, it's not quite as essential. But you could maybe go a Hawk to boost his physicals, max his shooting. But yeah, this Del Piero will be good, but I wouldn't personally be doing this card. I don't think he's particularly great. I'd be putting a lot more effort into Essien and Dalglish out of these. Let's see if Footbin has any prices yet. No prices up yet. There's a lot of SBCs, I guess. For me, I would be waiting a few weeks at least, unless you're desperate and you've got a lot of fodder. For me, I'd be waiting until later on in Team of the Season where there's probably going to be more icons out. You've got your high red picks, and you can have a choice. We're probably going to get some a bit better. We're not going to probably get like Eusebio or Cruyff, any of them. But I think we're going to get some better Icon SBCs throughout Team of the Season. Unless you have so much fodder, you need to get rid of it now. I would personally wait so you can do one of these a lot cheaper later on. Good SBCs. Too little too late though, in my opinion. But is what it is. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you're having a spicy weekend. I'll catch you guys on the next one.